Namaste, yogis. Welcome to your all levels yoga practice. Tonight, you might want to grab a strap and a couple of blocks, and that should be all that you need. Make sure you have some water or some tea in case you get thirsty. Let's go ahead and get started in Shavasana. Take it back onto your back. And I'm going to bring the soles of my feet together just to come into a supine butterfly or Baddha Konasana. If there's another position that you prefer, go right ahead and take that pose. So taking these first few moments just to decompress, relax, and let go. Drawing your energy and awareness into this moment and letting go of the distractions of life. As you lie here, take a soft scan of your body, starting from the top of your head and traveling down to the bottoms of your feet. Just acknowledging your physical body, acknowledging how you feel in this moment. Accept whatever you are experiencing. And accept this moment as real. Start to notice the thoughts that flow in and out of your mind. Not attaching to any one thought or not even changing any of your thoughts, but just bringing awareness. Just acknowledging where your thoughts are, where your mind is. Sometimes when our minds get really busy, it can become overwhelming. So this is the time to release all of that heaviness. All you have to do is just be in this moment. Now slowly start to deepen your breath, taking a deep breath in through the nose and gently releasing the exhale out the mouth. And allowing each deep breath to send you into a deeper state of calm. Feel the calm envelop your body like a warm blanket. Finding the beginning of your breath at the top of your inhale. And noticing the middle of your breath, somewhere in the center where you might take a pause, holding that breath. And then finding the end of your breath the bottom of your exhale. And then start over. Beginning of your breath as you inhale. The middle of the breath is somewhere in the between the beginning and the end, where you take that pause or hold your breath or decide how deep your breath is going to be. And then, of course, the exhale is the end of your breath. And just noticing how you feel after every breath. Think about what it is that you need in this moment. And as you think about what it is that you need, you start to set your intention, your goal, your purpose. If you do have an intention for today's practice, set that intention, hold it in the back of your mind, and allow it to guide you. If you're open to suggestions, the intention that I'd like to offer you tonight is energy and attracting positive energy into your life. And how do you continue to attract the positive things in your life? The things which we desire, the things we need, the things we want. Attracting positive energy, attracting positive experiences and positive people. In order to attract these things, we have to make sure that the energy that we want to attract is the same positive energy that we're putting out into the universe. Coming from deep within. Positive vibrations and positive attitude attracts positive experiences. If you are still settling in, I encourage and invite you to take as long as you like. When you're ready, we're going to go ahead and get started with the full body stretch. So straighten out those legs if you have the soles of the feet together. And inhale, begin to float your arms up and overhead. I have to hold on to this mic with one hand. And then as you exhale, bring your arms down by your sides. Let's do this a couple more times. Inhale the arms up. And exhale the arms down. Just one more time. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Now on the exhale, as you bring the arms down, start to draw the right knee into the chest and just give that knee a great big hug. Feeling that stretch along the top of the left hip. And now let's roll the right ankle just a couple of times. Go ahead and switch directions. Now keep holding on to this knee with your left arm. Tee the right arm out to the side. Deep breath in. On your exhale, start to carry that knee across the midline of the body so that you're rolling onto your left hip. Maybe that toe touches down on that left side of the body. When you're ready on this next inhale breath, let's carry that right knee back to the center. Readjust your hips to the center of your mat, and let's switch sides. Releasing that right leg down and drawing the left knee into the chest. Give that knee a great big hug. And go ahead and start to roll the left ankle. And switch directions. Continue to hold on to that left leg with the right arm. Inhale, tee the left arm out to the side. And as you exhale, start to carry that knee across the midline of the body, rolling onto your right hip. And when you're done, go ahead and carry that left knee back to the center. Again, readjust your hips to the center of your mat. Now hug both knees into the chest. Give those knees a great big hug. Maybe take a few rocks from side to side. If you like, you can make some circles with those knees. And reverse. Now as you bring the knees back to center, place your hands behind the knees. Curve up the spine, gazing at your knees. Now start to rock the length of your mat, maybe about 3 or 4 rocks. Go ahead and come up to a seat. Let's fold the right leg in front. Take a few rocks from side to sit up nice and tall, and tap your fingertips down on either side of the body. Inhale, float the arms up. On your exhale, release the left arm down, stretch and bend to the left, stretching away from that right leg. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Just one more breath. Inhale, rise to center. The left arm comes up. On your exhale, twist to your right. Open up the arms. Right hand's on the floor behind you. That left hand is pressing against the outside of your right thigh. Lift the chest up tall. And use that arm as leverage to twist just a little bit further. And on this next breath, go ahead and unwind, coming back to the center. Bow the chin to the chest. Roll the head to the right shoulder. And to the left. Again, from shoulder to shoulder, side to side. Go ahead and bow the chin to the chest and round your head up the center, eyes forward. Take a second to switch out your legs. Let's fold that left leg in front. Once again, take a few rocks, sit up tall, tap your fingertips down on either side of the body. Inhale the arms up. And on your exhale, let's release the right arm down. Stretch and bend to that right side, stretching away from that left leg. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more breath. Inhale. On this next inhale breath, rise up. Reach that right arm up. And as you exhale, turn and twist to your left. Left hand's on the floor behind you. That right hand is pressing against the outside of your left thigh. Use it as leverage to twist a little bit deeper. And hold. And 2 more deep breaths. Inhale. And on this next breath, go ahead and unwind and come back to the center. This time, roll the shoulders a bit up and back. 3. And go ahead and switch directions. Roll the shoulders forward. Hold on. And relax the shoulders down away from the ears. Unfold the legs, bring the soles of your feet together, maybe holding onto your ankles or your toes. And go ahead and start to round down the spine, coming all the way down. Nose as close to your toes as you can get. If you feel like you want to go a little bit deeper, place your hands on the floor in front of your feet and start to walk those fingertips out. And when you're ready, start to walk the hands in, rounding up the spine, cross at the ankles, and if you're able to, take a gentle rock over your feet, coming onto hands and knees. If that rock doesn't work for you, if it's too rough on the knees, you can just swing those legs behind you. Also take a second to bring your blocks to the top of the mat if you have them, if you need them, they are there. Spread the 10 fingertips out nice and wide and rest the tops of the feet against the mat. Let's move through our cat-cow stretch. Inhale, dropping the belly down, lifting the head and the heart up. See if you can look all the way up to the ceiling. And then exhale, round your back into cat stretch, gazing down at your knees. Let's do that again. Inhale, arch into cow. And exhale, round into cat. Go ahead and take about 3 more rounds of breath, 3 more rounds of movement. And this will be the last round. One more cat stretch and one more cow stretch. On this next breath, let's set the hips back into child's pose. You can either rest your chest on top of your thighs or walk those knees out a little bit wider so that the chest can rest between the knees. So just whatever is comfortable for your body. Reach your fingertips towards the top of your space and encourage your nose all the way down to your mat. Breathing into your back body. Trusting the journey and trusting that you are where you are supposed to be. Remember that your child's pose is your safe zone. So if you need to take a break or just spend some time inside your own head, you can always come back to this child's pose. So when you're ready, let's start to make our way back up onto hands and knees, walking those hands in. And I'm going to start with my left leg so you can see what I'm doing. So that left leg goes out to the side. Rotate the bottom of that foot down to the mat. And send the hips back just a little bit so that you can feel that inner thigh stretch along the left leg. To go a little bit deeper, come on down to your elbows. And you should feel this in that left inner thigh. Remember, it's a little bit easier if the hips are forward. It's a bit more intense if you kind of set those hips back. Going a little bit deeper, straighten out those arms and release your chest down to the mat. Just about 2 more breaths wherever you are. If you made it down to the chest, go ahead and make your way back up to your elbows and then walk up to the palms to set up for the other side. So before we bring that leg in, on your inhale breath, float the leg, lift it up, fire up the core, hover, carry that leg to the back, and then lower that right leg down, bringing the knee to the mat. Take a few rocks from side to side. I'm going to turn this way so that I can kick that right leg out to the side. So same thing on this side. Right leg's extended out. The bottom of that foot is down against your mat or the floor. Send the hips back just enough to feel that stretch along the right inner thigh. And if you like, you can make your way down to your elbows. If you feel like you want to go even deeper, reach those arms forward and release the chest all the way down. you made your way down to your chest, let's slowly come back up onto the elbows and then push yourself up to your palms. Same thing on this side, firing up that core to hover that right leg. Inhale and lift. Carry that leg behind you and then lower that right knee down. Take a few rocks from side to side. Inhale, curl the toes under on both feet. Exhale, lift your knees off the ground. Press into downward facing dog. You can paddle out this first down dog if you like. And then finding your strong, static down dog, pressing the chest through the arms. Release the weight of your head. Gazing down at your toes. 2 more deep breaths. One more breath. On this next inhale breath, look towards your fingertips and start to walk your feet towards your hands. Exhale to ragdoll. Release the weight of the upper body. Let those arms hang. Maybe hold on to your elbows. Take a gentle swing from side to side. Maybe rock from one foot to the other. Now making your way back to the center. Gentle bend in both knees. Inhale and round up your spine. Roll the shoulders down the back. And rotate the thumbs out and away from the body. Take a second to just kind of settle into this brand new space. Notice your breath. Notice your thoughts. On this next inhale breath, begin to float the arms up and overhead. Join your palms together. And exhale as you bring your palms to your heart center. Big circle with the arms. Inhale the arms up, keeping the palms apart. Exhale, soften and bend the elbows, arch your back. Inhale, rise to center, mountain pose. Exhale, interlace your fingertips, flip those palms away, stretch and bend to the right. Inhale, rise to center. Exhale and bend to the left. Inhale, rise to center. Exhale, release your fingertips, release the chest forward. Diving forward, gaze down at your toes. This time rocking your weight forward and back. Rocking into the balls of the feet and back into the heels. And forward and back. Now one more time, inhale, stay forward, weights in the balls of your feet, place your hands to the fronts of your legs, straighten out the elbows, back is long and flat. Exhale, fold, gaze down at your toes. One more time, inhale, lengthen the spine, half lift. Exhale, bend your knees, connect your fingertips either to the mat or grab those blocks, and take a nice big step back with your left leg. Coming into a lunge, now adjust those blocks so they're right underneath your shoulders. And you're feeling super stable, pressing that left heel towards the back of your mat, getting a stretch in your calf, and hips are down. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. On this next inhale breath, gently lower your back knee down to the mat. Rest the top of your foot. Exhale to kneeling warrior. Anjaneyasana. Deep breath in. Oh, today's a cramp day. Good. Now inhale, release those hands back down. We're going to turn this left side block to its lower side, hand to the block, and the right hand comes to your right thigh, gazing over that right shoulder. Keep pressing the top of that left hip down towards the mat so that you're getting that really good hip flexor stretch. Out the right arm when you're ready. Keep the chest open to that right side. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. On this next inhale breath, go ahead and release that right hand down. You can turn that left side block back to its higher side. Exhale, curl the toes under on the back foot and lift that back knee off the ground. Inhale, big push off of the back foot, step to the top of your mat. Exhale to fold. Inhale, round up your spine. Exhale, roll the shoulders down the back. Inhale, float your arms up and overhead, keeping the palms apart. Exhale, soften and bend the elbows, arch your back. Inhale, rise to center, mountain pose. Exhale, twist to the right, open your arms. Inhale, rise to center. Exhale, twist to the left, open your arms. Inhale, rise to center. Exhale, release the chest forward. Diving forward, gaze down at your toes. Inhale, lengthen the spine, half lift, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, connect your fingertips either to the mat or to your blocks, and take a big step back with the right leg, finding your lunge. And gazing down at the left toes. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, gently lower your back knee down to the mat. Rest the top of that back foot. Exhale to your kneeling warrior on the left. Float the arms up. Keep the chest lifted. Press the top of that right hip down towards the mat. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Just one more deep breath. Now inhale, release those hands down to the blocks or to your mat. We're going to turn that right side block to its lower side and place the left hand to the left thigh, gazing over the right shoulder. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. At that left arm when you're ready, if you're ready, opening up the chest to the left side. One more deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. On this next inhale breath, go ahead and release that left hand down to the block or to the floor. Turn that right side block to its higher side. If you're using a block, curl the toes under on the back foot and lift that back knee. Inhale, big push off of the back foot. Step to the top of your mat. Exhale to fold. Inhale, round up your spine. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale to your back bend. Inhale, rise to center, mountain pose. Exhale, interlace the fingertips, flip the palms away, tuck your chin to your chest, round your spine. Inhale, rise to center, mountain pose. Exhale, release the fingertips and release your chest forward. Diving forward, gaze down at your toes. Inhale, lengthen the spine, half lift. Exhale, bend your knees, connect your fingertips either to the mat or to your blocks and step your left leg back. Super strong in the lower body. Firing up the core, keeping the legs and feet where they are. Inhale, lift up your chest to high crescent lunge. Keeping that front knee bent, keeping the back heel off the floor. Float the arms up. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more breath. See if you can sink a little deeper. Stay strong in the lower body. Inhale. Hinge forward to arrow lunge. Sweep those arms back. Exhale. Rise back up. Just 2 more times. Inhale to arrow lunge. Exhale to high crescent. Last time. Inhale to arrow lunge. Exhale to high crescent. Deep breath in to prepare. Exhale, drop that back heel, open up to warrior 2. Make any adjustments with your stance. Maybe go a little deeper. Deep breath in. One more deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Now inhale, flip the front palm up. Exhale to reverse your warrior. Breathing into that long right side body. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale back to warrior 2. Exhale, start to straighten out that front knee. Reach the right fingertips out past your toes. And then release that right hand down to either your shin or maybe a block. Coming to triangle pose. Those left fingertips are reaching straight up towards the ceiling. And press your back against that imaginary wall behind you. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Almost there. Now on this next inhale breath, keep reaching with those left fingertips. Inhale, bending your right knee. That knee comes behind the elbow. On your exhale, release the arms down to the floor. Don't use your blocks. Parallel the back heel. Low lunge. Inhale, step your right foot back to meet the left. On your exhale, you have the option to move right into downward facing dog, or if you like to take a Chaturanga Dandasana flow, high plank to low plank, keep the elbows close to the rib cage. Come down and through. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, gaze towards your fingertips. Step to the top of your mat, 2 big steps or 5 baby steps. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, long flat back. Exhale, fold. Now inhale, reverse your swan dive, sweep the arms out. Lead with your head, rise all the way up, standing tall. Join the palms together. Exhale to heart center. Big circle with the arms. Inhale the arms up. Let's exhale, go right into that swan dive forward. Inhale, half lift, long flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, connect your fingertips either to the mat or to your blocks, and take a big step back with the right leg. Firing up the core, feeling super strong in your lower body. Feet and legs stay exactly where they are. Inhale, lift up the chest. Using that core, rise up into your high crescent. Front knee is bent. Back heel stays off the floor. And here we go. Inhale, hinge forward to your arrow lunge. Exhale, back up to high crescent. 2 more times. Inhale to arrow. Exhale to high lunge. Last time. Inhale to arrow. Exhale to high lunge. 1 more inhale to prepare. Exhale, drop that back heel open to warrior 2, Virabhadrasana. Take your stance a little bit wider if you like. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, flip the front palm up. Exhale to reverse your warrior. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, back to warrior 2. Exhale, straighten out that front knee. Reach the left fingertips out past the toes. And then release down into triangle pose. Hand to that shin or maybe a block. Just whatever feels most welcoming for your body. Right fingertips are reaching up towards the sky, and your back is against that imaginary wall. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Just 1 more breath. On this next inhale breath, bending that left knee so it comes behind the left elbow. Exhale, release your hands down to the floor for your lunge. Don't forget to parallel that back heel. Inhale, step your left foot back to meet the right. Exhale, either move right into downward facing dog or take one last Chaturanga Dandasana flow. I'm going to skip that last flow. Hold and breathe. On this next inhale breath, gaze towards the top of your mat. Travel your feet towards your hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, long flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend those knees as much as you can without lifting the heels. Exhale, sweep the arms up into chair pose. Utkatasana. Sit the hips way back. Lift those 10 toes up and wiggle the toes, making sure all the weight's back into the heels. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Sink a little deeper. Just 1 more breath. Release those arms down to the mat and straighten out the knees. Heel toe your feet out nice and wide to the outer edges of the mat. I'm going to turn this way. And taking your peace fingers and hook your big toes for gorilla pose. So from here, use that leverage to literally pull your chest through your legs. Just kind of notice how it feels. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Go ahead and release those big toes. Turn the toes to point out and drop your hips between your knees, coming into a little yogi squat or malasana, and very gracefully come to a seat. All right, there is no graceful way to come out of that. All right, grab your belt and let's take it down onto the mat for some nice, feel-good, deep stretches. Starting with our hamstring stretch, kick that right leg up and place the strap underneath the ball mount of the right foot. Try to give those arches a little bit of a break and just shoot for the ball of the foot. So pulling that right thigh in toward the chest, I'm going to time this and we're going to spend a minute in each stretch. Starting now. Hold and breathe. Sometimes it's a great idea to time your stretches just to make sure that you're holding them long enough to get into the deep tissue. A little bit more than halfway there. A little bit less than halfway there. And about 10 more seconds to go. Okay. All right. So keep that strap on that right foot. We're going to kick up the left leg. Fold your left foot over your right thigh. And see if you can hold it here. See if you can pull that strap enough to deepen the stretch in your left hip. Almost there on this side. Okay, switching sides. So just kick that left leg up and release the right leg down. First, just the hamstring on this side. Okay, and for the hip stretch on this side, kick that right leg up, fold your right foot over your left thigh. Same thing on this side. Pull on that strap enough to feel the stretch in your right hip. All right, so that was about 4.5 minutes of pure stretch. I'm going to finish you off today with a happy baby. If there's anything else that you feel that your body needs or your body is craving, I encourage you to take whatever stretches that you like, rocking your baby from side to side, and then coming back to the center. Lower your feet down to the mat, at the bottom of your mat, and go ahead and straighten out those legs. Finishing up with our full body stretch, that same stretch that we started with. Deep breath in. And exhale. Bring your arms down by your sides. Okay. I'm going to sit up just because it's easier for me to talk and easier for me to hold on to my mic. All right, so again, unless there's anything else that you feel your body really needs right now, let's take a quick Shavasana. If you like, you can close your eyes. Just once again, finding that softness and really noticing how your body feels now as opposed to the start of our practice. I'm really hoping that you were able to release some heaviness in your body and or your mind, or both. I'm hoping that maybe you were able to find some clarity in some things that maybe you were working out. Sometimes we have to step away from a situation to see things more clearly. So be proud of yourself that you took this time to set aside for you. It's easy to keep going, to keep working, to keep doing what we have or what we feel we have to do. But it really takes a lot of discipline and self-love to stop and breathe and step away from the situation. Relaxing the entire body. Relaxing the muscles in your face, around the eyes and the mouth. Relaxing the shoulders. Let the arms fall limp by your sides. Relaxing the chest and the back, the hips, the thighs, the backs of the knees. Relax your legs, the feet, the toes. Relax your busy, busy mind. Remember that all energy is contagious, both positive and negative. So be mindful of who or what you allow into your circle, into your space. We don't have the time or the energy for negativity. Breathe in all the goodness of this moment. And breathe out anything that does not or no longer serves you. Now, if you are still relaxing, I encourage you to take as long as you like. Just enjoy this moment. You can replay this video as much as you like. However, if you're just about ready to close your practice this evening, start to find small movement in your body, softly wiggling the fingertips and toes, rolling your wrists and your ankles. And on your own time, start to slowly make your way back to a seat, sitting however is comfortable for your body at this time. And let's join our palms together to our heart center as we take just a moment to acknowledge this time that we just took together to nourish our bodies and our minds. Acknowledging the true warrior that you are. Embracing yourself for this day, for this life that you have chosen. Expressing so much gratitude for each other, for our strength and our health, for our life, and for this beautiful earth that we share. We're grateful for another beautiful day of life and breath in our bodies. Sealing in this evening's practice with a deep breath in through the nose and a deep cleansing open mouth exhale. Yogis, thank you so very much for sharing your journey with me today. Have a beautiful rest of your evening, a wonderful weekend. Continue to shine your bright light. Rising our palms to our third eye, we close our practice with Om Shanti. Om is the positive vibrations of the universe, and Shanti is peace. We humbly and so gratefully bow to each other. Om Shanti.